filming from a very foggy,
can you see
cold Alton Towers.
It's a sad day.
It's a sad day, but
not only is it the last day of the season, it's the last day to ride Nemesis 1.0.
Yes.
So we're here for the full day. It's also a fireworks day, which is very exciting. But yeah, last day of the season, last day to ride Nemesis in its current form. Carl is basically going to haul the
yeah, as much as I can. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be getting many rides, but
not with the 90-minute queue.
No. So I'm going to be doing that. It'll be. I said it from when it was announced we were going to close it on this day. I'm just going to lap it, and I'm going to see how many I can get. See if we see any people, because we know quite a few people are going to be here. Yeah. I'll get some people's thoughts of Nemesis and like their best memory of it, or why they love it and stuff like that. It's
just going to be like a little goodbye to Nemesis vlog.
Yes.
I'll get a bit of other stuff around the park, because I've got Lola with me, so I won't be doing the big rides. I'm going to have a couple of rides on Nemesis today, obviously.
Carl, show me.
But yeah, so we're heading straight over to Nemesis now to try and get a couple of rides in before the queues build up this morning. So see you when we get there.
Nemesis.
So we've got Owen here. Show us your jumper, Owen. Wow, you've had that made yourselves? Are you excited for today?
Yeah.
Are you excited to get your final rides?
Yeah.
Are you sad though?
A little.
But I bet you're really excited to see what happens, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to go front row?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to have a front row, haven't you? It's worth the wait today.
On the waterfalls.
Oh, imagine! Oh, imagine! I was just wanted to admire your jumpers though. They're really clever. Right, I hope you have a brilliant day.
I will.
Carl, you did the toaster one.
So Emma, we just had our morning ride. This could potentially have been your last ride.
It might be. I'm going to see how the queue goes later, because obviously I've got Lola. Might be able to swap it about later. But it might be my last ride. I'd like to get a night ride later. But if that was my last ride, that was a good ride.
It was very good, wasn't it?
I really enjoyed it.
Do you know what was nice? I think it's the first time in a while. We've done it all together. I think that's the first time the four of us have done it. Yeah. Like 2 of us and 2 boys. And that was nice.
I enjoyed that, and it was nice. It was a nice atmosphere in the station. Everyone was clapping it in.
Yeah, what?
Good atmosphere, everyone cheering when the trains were getting dispatched. And they like.
Do you know what? The operation was great. Straight through. No stop on the brake.
Yeah.
Oh, that lasts all day.
The queue now is over an hour.
I know, I'm going to be getting in that soon.
Yeah, so I'm not. I'm going to go off and wander and do things around the park. Carl's going to carry on filming around here. We'll bump into people we see, get their reactions, stuff like that. So I'll catch up with you later.
Well.
I rode Nemesis on, I think it was my 12th birthday to start with. I'd not long reached 1.4 and it was the most incredible moment. I was just so happy to be on it, and every time since it's just been just as incredible.
It was one of the first big coasters I went on But the thing that stands out for me with Nemesis, because I'm scared of heights, because you don't go that high, because you're built into the ground, you don't have that fear of heights connected to it. So it's the first big coaster that I was able to go on and just be excited about, because I've got no scared stuff going on. And it was a school trip, was my first ever ride on it. And I'll just never forget coming off the lift hill and into that inversion. It just blew my mind. And it was there, that was the point when I was like, I love roller coasters.
Got back after having a lovely sausage roll, thank you Tina again. So yeah, we're about midday. The rain's decided to join us, so thanks. I am now on 8 rides. I've not really been rushing going round, but queue line's been alright, so I'm enjoying that. Met some friends now, I've got some friends. Hello everyone. So yeah.
Hashtag me too feeling.
We're a family channel.
Family. Did you have a lovely meaty filling your sausage roll?
Did. How are we all enjoying Nemesis last day?
It's lovely. I'm sweat through.
I look like a myself.
You do. It's alright, share down Twitter. Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Jayco's crocs on Twitter.
Not for the first time. Right, so we've come for this photo that
attractions us doing a photo. I thought a few people had turned up. No.
So this is the people that are here for the photo. This is everyone. Look at that. Everyone needs to move back when they Kids don't move. This is insane. Matt! Give us a wave, Matt! Hey!
Nemesis means quite a lot to me. It was the first big roller coaster that I rode back in 1994. I did ride it in its opening year. I was 14 years old, and yeah, I decided that it looked like a lot of fun and I'd give it a go. And after I rode Nemesis, I was completely hooked. So it really was the ride that got me into coasters.
Starting to go dark now, and all the lights have come on Nemesis. It's looking lovely. Thanks for getting me awake, Paul. Thanks for tripping me up.
You walked into me.
So it's getting dark now. Unfortunately, it started to rain. All the lights have come on. Nemesis is looking amazing. I'll let you start.
I guess to me it means a lot. I live down the road 30 minutes away, I have done my whole life. My mum was big into theme parks as a kid. She got me here in like 1995. Roman candles in my shoes to get me on the ride. Immediately then I was hooked, so it means a hell of a lot. It's still one of, if not my favourite coasters in Europe. And yeah, I guess it sort of got us into the hobby that we're all so enthused in today, and still does the trick. Then we've just had our potentially, hopefully not last ride, and it came off, it's still smooth, adrenaline's great, and yeah, can't rave enough.
I mean, you've probably got the secret biggest collection of Nemesis merch.
A weird fanboy.
Oh God, what does Nemesis mean to me? I mean, firstly, it's the best place to take photos in Alton Towers if you want some nice Instagram content, so I'm going to miss that next year. I mean, my first memory of it is I remember being stood with my pregnant mother in 1994. I reckon we were somewhere by the Helix. I have a memory of it being stood there, just being like, oh my God, this thing, like, and it was so kind of like, we were talking about this in the queue, it's so like culturally impactful to kind of the UK coaster scene in general. Like, it was such a game changer. Before that, you had what, like the corkscrew, maybe Thunder Looper, things like that, but that were just roller coasters, whereas Nemesis kind of, it elevated things, it brought the whole storyline and theming and everything together. So for me, it's kind of, any coaster with a theme or a narrative since then owes it to Nemesis. Nemesis was the OG of doing that, so that's, yeah, it's just, I've got respect for it.
actually means a whole lot to me, because I remember in the 90s, first kind of like watching the 90s advert. I mean, to me, it's just like a core memory to me. If you kind of like remember seeing like the Nemesis all kind of being constructed, and with like all that kind of like that purple lightning everywhere. To me, it's just something that's iconic, and it was kind of the thing. Because obviously at a young age, I didn't really know what theme parks were, really. And that was the kind of like first introduction to theme parks I ever had. There he goes there. And it was one of the first rides I ever had with my dad. Nice. So, in terms of a big, massive roller coaster, obviously I've been on, you know, on Worms and stuff like that. But Nemesis was the first proper big roller coaster that I'd been on, and it kind of elevated my kind of like my fear of roller coasters, really. So yeah, it really does mean a lot in its current form.
Well, to be fair, if it wasn't for Nemesis, I wouldn't be here doing YouTube or being a theme park enthusiast. I wouldn't be here standing here right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I would have met you. I would have met all these amazing people. You know what I mean? It's like Nemesis is like everything, and it is sad to see it go, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy them keeping it and bringing it back to life. I feel like it needs that TLC to just bring it back into like the god tier. You know it is god tier anyway.
Some of the fireworks. We're waiting patiently to find out what's going on. Fireworks. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What is going on? What is that?
Here we go, it's starting now.
Hello people.
We are we're getting walked out, and I feel like I'm gonna get pushed out of the way soon.
What do we do?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah, hide behind me. Don't hide behind me. What's going on?
It's all another pandemic, isn't it?
Another pandemic. Feels like it.
Not the news.
Walking with them. Let's see where they go.
Nemesis means a lot to me. To me, it's the best ride here. It's sad to see it going until 2024.
Lead scientist at the Phalanx is yet to comment. Any information we do have came from a recent public announcement from the Phalanx.
Be aware, Nemesis is closing due to her abnormal behavior. Today, as our investigation begins, we can assure you we have our most experienced team involved. Nemesis is a complex beast, and and it's in our interest to protect her well-being. I'm sure you'll join me in remembering what's been an iconic presence in many of our lives. For now, though, we must say good night, Nemesis. We'll be taking no further questions.
Older than you? Are you trying to make me feel old?
No, but it has. This has been here the whole time I've been alive. It was probably the first coaster here that we did at Alton Towers. Yeah, that's also true. Our first vlog was... Yeah, our very first vlog was Towers, and we went on front row Nemesis and we queued up for it. So we got a bit lost on that. We did, yeah, we just queued up for the front row again, just to have our moment. Oh.
Nice.
All the way around.
Oh, so in the queue line, we've been given test specimen. So yeah, I've been questioned by have we had any symptoms of the Nemesis virus? So Emma, we're coming to the end of the day, and I've asked everyone this bar you. What does Nemesis mean to you?
To me, Nemesis is just Alton Towers. It's just Alton Towers. I remember as a kid, or on the monorail, every single time going over Forbidden Valley and just seeing Nemesis and being like, wow, look at that. I can't tell you how old I was when I rode it. As soon as I was tall enough. I imagine it's come with my sister and my dad all the time. As soon as I was tall enough for rides, I'd get on them. But I have to ride Nemesis every time I come to Alton Towers. I have to, because it's just Nemesis. And I'm going to miss it next year, but I'm so excited for what's to come.